Thanks for joining us today on Take 5. I'm Guy Duininck. This Take 5 teaching is just a few moments out of your day where we bring something to you from the Word of God, a truth, a promise, a concept, an encouragement, anything that we can bring to add to your life to make you stronger, make you brighter, make you more encouraged, make you more joyful, but to aid you in living the kind of life God has called you to. And so there are so many things we need. I think that's why Paul prayed for the believers in Colossae. And he said, since the day I heard of your faith, I have not stopped praying for you. You know, sometimes Christians think we really need to pray for the lost because they need to get saved. That is absolutely true. But Paul said, I'm praying for the saved because there's something they need too. Oh, what do people who are already saved need? Paul said, I'm praying for you and I desire for you that you be filled. Filled, not a little bit, filled with the knowledge of His will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding so that you can walk in a way that's worthy of the Lord, being fruitful, full of fruit in every good work. And so what we've been focusing on in this series of Take 5 teachings is just this simple character quality of patience. We've really been just focusing on two things so far. Number one, you need patience. The writer of Hebrews said to Hebrew Christians who were facing a lot of difficulty, he said, you have need of patience, or you need patience. You need this quality so that after you've done the will of God, you can receive the promise. The writer of Hebrews makes it sound like if you don't have this quality of patience, you're going to veer off from the will of God. You're going to stop in your tracks. You're going to lay down. You're going to faint. You're going to give up. You're not going to continue. You're not going to endure. So patience is this internal quality, this capacity on the inside that enables you to stay on the same pace in the same race without veering left or right, without falling back, no matter how the winds blow, no matter how difficult the circumstances are. So patience is the quality that answers to, we could say, or that enables us to deal with the difficulties of life on the planet. And you know what? If you're a human being, you're going to have trouble. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Jesus said to His own disciples, it probably wasn't the kind of message that people put up on their refrigerators. He said, in the world you shall have tribulation. You're going to tribulate. No doubt about it. The only time you don't tribulate is when you're dead. So if you're alive, you're going to tribulate. We left off in 2 Peter in our last teaching, and I want to go back there because something that Peter makes very clear is that there are character qualities, or maybe we can just say personal qualities, that we might have or we might not have as believers. If you're a believer today, you have the very same promises that every other believer has because they come by faith. They're a gift. Patience is not a gift. Patience is a quality that you have to develop in your life. And so you may be a believer without patience. If you have no patience, we could say then you have no capacity to hold steady when trouble comes. You'd be the kind of person that you might go out in the morning, try to start your car, the car doesn't start. Then you call the tow truck, he's 2 hours later than he thought he'd be. Then you finally get to work and the boss says, you know what, I can't have you anymore, you're late to work. And you just go, you know what, I'm giving up. I'm quitting, life is over, my life stinks, God doesn't love me, people stink, life stinks, I give up and just lay down and faint. When things happen like that, you have to have this capacity to say, you know what? No, life is hard, but I am strong. Circumstances have risen against me, but I will also rise. See, what do you do when a circumstance rises against you? You need to have the capacity to rise too. And so Peter said, beside the promises that you have, giving all diligence, add to your faith. And one of the qualities he exhorted believers to add to their faith was the quality of patience. And he finished along in his teaching saying this, if these things are in you, we could say it like this, If patience is in you and abounds, you will not be barren, you will not be unfruitful in your knowledge of Jesus Christ. Thanks for joining us today. We'll pick up here again tomorrow.